Right guys, welcome back to the NuKey channel. Today we've got a track breakdown for our new track Falls Down that's out on Spinning Next right now. Let us know in the comments what you think of it. Let's just get started.
Get into the track and we'll start with the kick. So I layered two kicks. I had the main one here that offers the main knock, but I wanted a bit more punch and click on the top, so I added another one, and that just gives the sizzle on the top. That was the main EQ, just taking out some of the frequency there where the bass was to make the bass punch through a bit more. Compressor to compress the kick stuff.
We're still on the trial versions where we can be.
At the time of producing, I wasn't on trial, and I compressed them together. More EQ, saturation, filtering. Done. Kick. Next, moving on to the bass. So, together. Really groovy and bouncy.
Yeah, really bouncy bass line this one.
So, two layers, of course. Sub-layer. Sidechain.
What?
Cutting out the mids, so where that mid bass can go. We've got some filtering on it, and then a top bass. And then on both basses, we opened up the cutoff towards the end of the phrase, and that just builds tension and energy.
Keeps it more interesting for you as well.
Yeah. So together, here they come. Kick. Saturated them together. This is a great plugin. Just drive a little bit of them, the pentode and the triode, kind of glued them together nicely. Bit more saturation and limiting. Okay, onto the drums.
I feel like the clap really completes this drop.
The clap.
Yeah, I think the clap's a really well suited one.
Don't get the clap.
Don't get the clap.
Clap. 3 or 4 layers. Wow. Just picking ones to fill out the frequencies. One wider in the spectrum, one down the middle, some textury ones, and then I would have EQ'd them to fit low mids, high mids, so you've got this nice full clap. And then all together, you can then EQ that again. So I just boosted 2K, so we're really crisp. Oh, that wasn't very good. The really crisp, the really crisp bit is. Hats. Thanks who. Thank who for the loop. And it's like, also with hats, notch, normally 2.5. I didn't do it. Cool, I did do it somewhere. Normally notching about, no, not do that anymore.
Practice what you preach.
Yeah, see, notching here and like 2.5K is normally disgusting. So always check them on your hats. It's normally going,
like resonating
yeah,
sound.
But you would definitely hear that on a club system. That was actually really bad. That hurt a little bit.
Tinnitus!
Fuck's sakes! That was so unnecessary.
Oh,
Right.
my ears!
Yeah, no, your career. Yeah, so, and then what we just did is added some top loops, a ride, or like a ride. A ride on the second half of the drop to keep things moving. Got some percussions, low percussions. Yeah, they're panned out left and right just to give a bit of space in the stereo spectrum. All together. Yeah, so that's the foundation of the track. If you want to know about drums, processing, I notched out a little bit there. This is my compressor, so I just kind of
My compressor!
my compressor. So what I do is I just kind of glue all the drums together, a little bit of reduction here, and it just brings them together nicely. We've got some parallel compression and then EQ. Cool.
Vocal?
What about synths, Jake?
Nah. Go on then.
We've got some synths coming in.
A really like detuned chord effect sound.
Nice. Okay, yeah, so here comes the synth. White noises, reverses, effects, hits. Got that little guitar hit, it's a cool sample. Just little things like that. Interesting. Here's the synth. I laid it with a sample. All together. Wow, wow, wow. Lovely. So they're the synths. Not too much. Not too much to say there. And normally my tracks always have some vinyl noise or crackle running all the way through. So that's here. Just to give the sound of analog, I guess. And look, he's like, this is not important.
Yeah,
I'm putting
it's
this out.
interesting.
It's just so that it's not dead digital sound at some points. Just to keep it nice. And then vocal in the drop. A little. We tend to do that, don't we? We tend to have breaths a lot.
Yeah.
Some breaths. Very sexy. And here it is. What did I do on this? I drove it to shit with the saturator by the looks of it to get it. It's a bit edgy, I think. So it makes it a bit. Ugh. Then EQ, some just what I felt was right at the time. Just compressing it. That's a really good compressor to make things smooth, and it's easy to use. Just 2 knobs.
That's what she said.
I like knobs. De-esser to get the.
Yeah, this was a very SE track, from what I remember.
Yeah. EQ, and then some fresh air just to add a bit of top end back in that we took out with the de-esser. Because sometimes that does that. All together! So that's the first half of the... Well, the first bit of the drop. All together. Did we even miss the start bit there? I can't even hear it.
It's alright. They can hear all of it.
Loads of like effects going on. Lasers pitching up. There's that pitch up thing. Did that even get used in the end?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's kind of some cool.
Quite a significant part of the drop.
Some cool housey stabs. Just very, very simple. Some atmospheres, and then we got a synth. It's the. I think on this track everything is automated at the end of the. So yeah, automated the pitch speed here to make it go like what? Good impression. Yeah, we've got just plucks and automations. These are like in the background. Just adding atmosphere. No, not really a focus. Just underneath the vocal to add some movement.
So what's next? Reference tracks.
Yeah, we don't open that folder. Always with builds, I'm just filtering up and down elements to create tension. These things that were in the drop, filter up. Some atmosphere. So good. That really did set the vibe. Then just lots of risers, ambiences, so many effects and fucking white noises.
Just creating so much tension.
Creating so much high frequencies, and then the vocal. I think another feature of this song is the double kick at the start. It like adds some power. Bum bum. Introduction. And then at different points we kind of reverse, and we added some more synths in the second drop, which are these. And that's doing a lot of things with the cut-off again, layering it. Yeah, I can barely hear it because how we're recording it, but yeah, we just added lots of synths in, playing off each other to give variation, because I think that's one thing about this track. The bass line and the kick are like kind of typical house meets EDM,
yeah.
But then to keep it interesting, am I still in the shot? To keep it interesting, it's adding all these synths and stuff on top to give it the character and not just make it the generic track. And go to the final drop, and a classic technique. It's just to take out all the drums and And what I've basically done, I've taken 2 samples and I've got one going up and one going down. So it's kind of weird because you'd even normally have something going up together or down together, but they're kind of like going down and then up. So it's weird.
There's
weird
no rules.
Combination.
That's that, innit? That's the track done.
Yeah, and then just in the drop again, it's like the same kind of groups of synths, but we've kind of moved them around and kind of done different melodies and put them in different places in the drop, so it keeps it fresh every time. Keeps it fresh every time. And that's about it.
Right, guys, thanks for watching. That is the track breakdown for Falls Down, which is on Spinning Next right now. Go and stream it.
Probably a bit of waffle, mainly waffle, but you might have learned something. And it's just good to show you inside and actually show you that we do actually make these tracks.
Yeah, maybe in 5 years we'll get a ghost producer, but right now, no, we're doing it. I'm not doing it, he's doing it. I help a little bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll try and be back soon.